Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Game 3 of the Orthodontic Partners Tournament of Champions live from Lake Braddock Secondary School at Robert L. Carson Gymnasium. My name is Noah Adcock Howith here with you for Game 3 between Unity Reed Lions and the Brooke Point Blackhawks. We apologize for the late start, some bush issues with Unity Reed, but everybody's here now and we're ready for some game. Tip off between Malachi Smith and Cummin. And Unity Reed is in possession first as Jalen Morrison in possession. Over to Sean Scott. Sean Scott, Mahad Yusuf, Jay Sean, and Jalen Morrison brothers on there, along with Malachi Smith is the 5 for Unity Reed. It's Scott. Guarded closely by Demetrius Purnell, the mid-range. Air ball comes up way short. Lions get the rebound, but now it's going the other way. Brooke Point in all black, pushing. High arcing layup, no good from Purnell. It'll stay with the Blackhawks. 5 on the court for them. Jordan Scott, Demetrius Purnell, Ricardo Dixon, Christian Taylor, and Giannis Ubi. Comes right into Taylor. Drives straight to the basket and gets the roll. Christian Taylor's got 2, and his first points are the first of the game for either team. Breaking the press, Jalen Morrison now checks it back. Into Smith. Now back out to Mahad Yusuf. Yusuf standing just 5'8", running point for the Lions. Hard over height. Scott thought about it, doubles back to Yusuf. Nearly had it poked away. Now feeds inside, lays it up and in. Jay Sean Morrison. Straight down the lane, now fed inside, puts it up. A little short is Yubi. Live ball was off of Sean Scott and the Lions. It'll stay with the Brooke Point Blackhawks. Miscommunication, it's going the other way. Run down by Yusuf, he lays it in. Bad pass at one end by Brooke Point leads to the first lead of the game for the Unity Reed Lions. Fed inside, and Malachi Smith can't hold on. Jay Sean Morrison to inbound against the full court press of the Blackhawks. Scott nearly trapped, able to get it away to Jay Sean. Bad pass, loose, and just able to save it as Unity Reed. Nearly overthrew Yusuf. Corrals it at the top. Mahad Yusuf, the junior. 5 seconds closely guarded is called. Pressure there from Ricardo Dixon forces the turnover. Purnell thought about it, puts it up. Off balance, no good. Tipped around and won by the Lions. Great hustle from Demetrius Purnell, forcing the jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Brooke Point. First substitution for either team, Lamonte Venisi. He'll replace Giannis Ubi. Purnell sent the pass all the way back to Jordan Scott. Venisi kicks back, forced to reconvene Ricardo Dixon. Taylor for 3, yes sir. Christian Taylor's got all 5 of the Blackhawks points. Press is broken quick. Hesitation, up and in, and 1. Sean Scott gets on the board, and he's got a chance for 3. Foul was called on Vennessy. Beautiful series of passes. Finding the open man. Little overexertion by Brooke Point. Scott converts and makes it a 2-point game. 7-5 now in favor of Unity Reed. Blocked by Yusuf. Jordan Scott has 3 inches on the smaller junior, but he still got rejected at the lane. Great vertical and great use of the hands by Yusuf. Straight down to Vennessy, and he has it picked. Reed in transition. Sean Scott makes a move wide open from the free throw line. No good. Corralled by Vennessy. Jaden Scott checks in for his brother Jordan. Jaden traveled. Great pressure being applied from Mahad Yusuf. Doesn't matter who he's guarding, he's forcing the mistakes. 7-5 Lions, 4:29 to go in the first. Pass intended for Sean. Scott is incomplete, overthrew him. Brooke Point will take control. Laid in and rejected. Able to keep it. Jaden Scott for 3, no good. Tipped away, Brooke Point won it, and it's rejected. Big time block party from Jay Sean Morrison. Five seconds and another turnover forced by the Lions defense. Gavin Schweiter checks in for Ricardo Dixon. Head coach Eddie Samko looking to find any combination that'll create some sort of offense. Yusuf makes a nice move on Jaden Scott, gets it across half court. So quick is the undersized point guard. Hands it off to Jalen Morrison. And Jay Sean is called for the walk. A little bit of sloppy basketball from both sides here so far. Still feeling each other out. Purnell drives with the floater. Charge is called on Purnell. First substitution of the game for Unity Reed. Charles Pargo checks in for Malachi Smith. That was the first personal on Purnell. And yet another empty possession for Brooke Point. Beautiful mead by Yusuf. From downtown, way long, is Jalen Morrison. Nearly poked away, and now it is poked away. 2-on-1 for Unity Reed. Scott with a step through. Foul is called. Christian Taylor, the guilty party, and he can't believe it. That'll send Sean Scott to the line. Scott gets the roll. Seth Sanusi checks in for Christian Taylor. In and out on the second. So 1 of 2 for the line is Sean Scott, 1 of 4 seniors on this Unity Reed offense. Purnell inside, nearly had it poked away, and Venessie's called for a travel, yet another turnover. Long pass, had a man wide open in Pargo, but he overshot him. Jay-Sean Morrison just trying to do a little too much in that cross-court pass. Just an unnecessary turnover for Unity Reed. Scott, air ball. Pressure came from Yusuf. Under 3 to go in the first. Mahad Yusuf answers with an air ball of his own. Lamonte Venesi into the corner for Gavin Schweiter. Schweiter goes baseline. Has his pocket picked by Sean Scott. Scott in transition. Beautiful feed up and in and one. Charles Pargo with the basket. It's 10-5 Lions, and he'll go to the line for the 3-point play. Jordan Scott, Ricardo Dixon check back in for the Blackhawks. That's 4 fouls already on Brooke Point. Dixon makes a move. Jordan Scott guarded, puts it in, kicks out. Wide open 3. In and out of the hands of Sanusi. Yusuf makes a move. Kicks out for 3. Scott, yes, sir. Sean Scott has 7. It's 14-5 Lions. Reach in foul is called on Yusuf. Subs for both teams. Xavier Hyman checks in for Brooke Point. Armand Kenberg in for Unity Reed. Venesi to inbound. Finds Sanusi. Too long on the 3. The drought continues for the Blackhawks. Kicks it out to Morrison. Too long. Second chance is good from Kenberg. Timeout called by the Blackhawks. It is 16-5. Blackhawks to inbound out of the timeout, looking to change their fate. Lions on an 11-0 run. Driving in is Kevin Frimpong, his first action of the night, and he misses the runner. Even when they get good looks, the Blackhawks just can't seem to find anything in the bottom of the net. Scott directing traffic from up top. Jalen Morrison, reach in, foul is called on Ricardo Dixon. That's the 5th team foul. They've got as many points as fouls to the Blackhawks. Morrison feeds back to Scott. They'll swing it around. Yusuf thought about it now. Over to Morrison. Reed lining things up with under a minute to go. Scott goes baseline, puts it up, and can't quite get it to fall. Unlucky roll for Sean Scott. Into the corner is Dixon. Baseline has to double back out, pressured by Yusuf. Under 20 to go in the quarter. Driving kick. No good is Frimpong. Xavier Hyman called for a loose ball foul off the miss. At 16 fouls with 13.6 to go in the first quarter. Yusuf just able to get it over. 5 seconds to go. Makes the extra pass for three, and it's good. Pargo. Before the buzzer sounds. An absolutely dominant first quarter from the Lions. Brooke Point couldn't get anything going. Second quarter getting ready to get started. Brooke Point would love for it to be anything other than what it just was. 14 unanswered from Unity Reed. They lead 19-5, led by 7 from Sean Scott. Jalen Morrison over to Armand Kenberg. Pass misfired. It'll go the other direction in favor of the Blackhawks. Purnell pushes the issue. Christian Taylor into Hyman. Hyman puts it up and in. Goes up strong, does the big-bodied senior. Finally breaks the dry spell of nearly 6 minutes. For three, Kenberg in and out. Offensive board won by Jalen Morrison. Great hustle. Feeds his brother, Jay Sean. Yes, sir. Second basket of the evening for Jay Sean Morrison. It's 21-7. Looking to drive. Purnell has to kick it back out. Dribbles baseline, comes all the way out to Jaden Scott. Fennessy for three. No good. Reed in transition. Stop and pop is good. Jay Sean Morrison has back-to-back baskets. Pass nearly got away from Taylor, just able to run it down. That one will get away. Circled around and won by the Lions. Beautiful move by Jalen Morrison, able to kick it out. Smith makes the extra pass, swung all the way around to Armand Kenberg. No good. Kenberg's second missed three. Puts it up. No good. It's a travel. Yusuf looking to get it cross and does. Morrison, and he traveled. A little bit of happy feet from Jay Sean. It'll go the other direction. Lions still lead by 16. Hyman at the top. Drives through, and he's stuffed. That'll stay with the Lions off the hands of Brooke Point. Yusuf to inbound, gets it into Sean Scott. Scott at the top. Kicks it down low, has it wrestled, and a jump ball is called. Pargo kept it within reach. Brooke Point able to get a hand on it. Possession arrow does favor the Blackhawks. Kenberg will apply the full court pressure. It's broken by Jordan Scott. From downtown, and it's good. Jaden Scott, the first triple of the night for Brooke Point. Yusuf over to Kenberg. Kenberg at the top. Feeds down low, puts it up, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line. That's the second on Xavier Hyman. And it puts Brooke Point into the bonus. First one bricks out for Pargo. Gavin Schweider replaces Xavier Hyman. One for two at the line is the junior Charles Pargo. Makes it to a 14-point lead for Unity Reed. Lined up for three from Vennessy. Air ball. Saved right into the hands of Sean Scott. Marcellus McCormick, this is his first action for Unity Reed. Morrison off the feed from Pargo. Drives with the left. Up and no good. Time is called. Gavin Schweider was slow to get up. He stumbles off to the sideline holding his head. Coach Samko absolutely irate that was not some sort of foul. So Schweider will be attended to by the athletic training staff. Meanwhile, Jaden Scott for three. Another air ball for Brooke Point. Second chance goes down from Demetrius Purnell. He caught the air ball and put it right up. Beautiful move from Yusuf, and he finds Scott. Scott had it poked away by Jordan Scott. It will stay with Unity Reed. Three in and out for Pargo. It's going the other direction. Scott drives, lays it up. Foul is called. Jordan Scott, the senior at the line with 3:09 to go in the half. First one goes down smooth. Subs for both teams. Christian Taylor back in for the Blackhawks. Jay-Sean Morrison regains his appearance for the Lions. Scott to cut the lead to 10. Can't get it to fall. That's been the story of the evening for the Brooke Point Blackhawks. Kicks out to Sean Scott. Evaluating, it feeds into Morrison. Sean Scott for three. Yes, sir. Scott becomes the first player on either team to get into double figures. To answer, Christian Taylor comes up a little short. Second chance. Can't get the roll either. On the ground, fighting for it, and it's a jump ball. Possession will stay with the Lions. Morrison to inbound, 2:33 to go in the half. Scott makes a move down to Jay-Sean Morrison. Avoids the pressure, gets the pass all the way out, run down. Morrison from the elbow, turnaround, no good. Jump ball is called. Possession will go to the Blackhawks. Fed down low to Ubi. Lays it in and one. Giannis Ubi, the sophomore, goes up strong and sends himself to the line. Malachi Smith replaces Marcellus McCormick for the Lions. Just over 2 minutes remaining in half number one. Free throw attempt, no good. Morrison in transition all the way through. Jalen Morrison lays it in, his first basket. Beautiful find, but the defense closes out quickly. Blackhawks have to reevaluate. Fed down low to Ubi. Ubi backing him down. Sends it over to Dixon. Dixon drives baseline, the reverse, draws the foul. Foul is the first personal on Jalen Morrison. 4 team fouls for Unity Reed. Dixon's first attempts from the free throw line tonight. Can't hit the front end. 1 of 2 at the line is Dixon. Cuts the deficit to 13. 29-16 Unity Reed with 90 seconds remaining. Yusuf looked to go coast to coast, had it poked away. It'll stay with the Lions. Yusuf gets it in, 3, in and out. Offensive rebound by Smith, kicks it out to Yusuf. Comes up just a bit short. Another chance for the Lions. They continue to crash the offensive glass well. Fed into the middle, lays it up, still no good. Smith had it partially blocked. 4 or 5 chances for the Lions, not quite able to get anything going. Beautiful follow-up from Giannis Yubi on that one. Scott drives and draws the foul. Scott so adept at forcing contact, able to bowling ball his way straight into the lane, gets himself to the line for the 1-and-1. It's the second personal on Demetrius Purnell. Shot was good, but a violation on Malachi Smith negates the free throw. Score stays at 29-18 with 11 points to go if Blackhawks want to be able to cut this to 0. Dixon bringing it up, guarded by Sean Scott. Feeds it in. Forced the contact at Yubi. No foul called, and it was an air ball. Long pass sent away by Vennessy. Lions will be forced to inbound on the offensive half. Just 30 seconds to go in the first half. Blackhawks have started to find their way onto the score sheet, but still not quite enough to cut this deficit to single digits. Jaden Scott checks in to replace Ricardo Dixon. Jalen Morrison to inbound. Yusuf makes a beautiful move, feeds Morrison. Great mid-range off the feed from Mahad Yusuf. Jay-Sean Morrison has 8. Under 10 seconds to go in the half. Scott with 3 seconds has to get a shot off. Unable to do so. Frimpong just tried to throw one up and couldn't quite get it to fall. It's a 13-point deficit for the Blackhawks here at the half. Welcome back to Robert L. Carson Gymnasium on the campus of Lake Braddock Secondary School. It's been a little bit of a blowout so far here tonight. The Unity Reed Lions, who showed up nearly 30 minutes late for game time, have jumped out to a 31-18 lead through the first 16. Brooke Point started to find their form in the second quarter, but still not quite enough to make this much of a ball game, at least not yet. Unity Reed starting with possession. Sean Scott with the mid-range air ball. Won by Morrison. Second chance, yes. Jay Sean Morrison becomes the second Lion in double figures. Scott over to Demetrius Purnell. Purnell back to Christian Taylor at the top. Taylor guarded closely by Jalen Morrison, and the foul is called. That's the second personal on Jalen Morrison. He now has as many fouls as points. Nearly poked away there by Mahad Yusuf. Blackhawks just able to keep possession. Dixon doubles back to Christian Taylor. Taylor drives, has it blocked, and it's going the other direction. Scott attempts to step through. Ball was blocked, and it'll stay with the Lions. Wesley Ford in for the Blackhawks, his first game action of the evening. Smith doubles back to Jalen Morrison. Now Mahad Yusuf spreading it around. Scott swings it over to Morrison. Feeds down to his brother, draws the foul. That's the second on Vennessy. Jay Sean Morrison will shoot two. 6:46 to go here in the third quarter. 33-18 Unity Reed. Morrison a little long on the first free throw attempt. Jaden Scott checks in for the Blackhawks to replace Christian Taylor. One senior in for the next. Morrison does get the roll. That puts him at a game-high 11. Dixon to a wide-open Jaden Scott, and he still can't get the three ball to go down. Blackhawks have struggled mightily from behind the arc tonight. Beautiful skip pass to Scott. In, and it's rejected at the point of attack by Lamonte Vennessy. Scott lines up a three ball, no good. Offensive rebound won by Mahad Yusuf. Yusuf doubles back. From way downtown, Yusuf, nothing but net. It's 37-18, Yusuf's first triple. And the travel is called on Jaden Scott. Tried to get the Euro step through and just couldn't get himself close enough to the basket to put a shot up before his feet landed. Another turnover forced by the Unity Reed defense. Travel called on the other end, this one on Malachi Smith. Timeout called by Brooke Point and an increasingly frustrated Eddie Samko. Lions have more than double the amount of points that the Blackhawks do. 5:50 to go. It's 37-18. Just absolutely nothing working for this Brooke Point team that came in at 500. Their last game was a 7-point loss to Hilton, 59-52. Just have not been able to replicate that offensive output. It's Brooke Point basketball, brought up by Demetrius Purnell. Nice little spin, puts it up and in with the right hand. He'll send himself to the line. Blocking foul called on the Lions. That's the third on Jalen Morrison. Purnell knocks down the first one. His first free throw attempts of the ball game. Armand Kenberg replaces Jalen Morrison for the Lions. Lions came in at 2-4. They're 7 out of 8 in the Cedar Run district. They have the worst record overall out of all 8 teams in that district, although the conference seeding is based on conference play. Fed to Kenberg. They break the press. Laid up and in by Malachi Smith. Gets himself on the board finally. Vennessy hands it off to Scott. Jaden Scott is guarded by Mahad Yusuf. Hesitates, feeds. Extra pass made. Gets the tough angle. Giannis Yubi. 2-on-1 for the Lions. Good hustle by Ford to prevent the offensive onslaught. Lions triple, just a little bit long, tipped around. Loose ball finally corralled by Unity Reed. Nearly poked away now. Last touch, they'll say, by Wesley Ford and the Blackhawks. Christian Taylor, Demetrius Purnell, and Xavier Hyman all in for the Blackhawks. Yusuf with the air ball. Just didn't quite get enough legs into that one. Purnell guarded by Kenberg. Lost his dribble and it's an over and back. Good pressure by the junior Kenberg, but Purnell just took his eye off the ball. Tried a little hesitation move and just couldn't keep his dribble. Sean Scott in possession for the Lions. Drives and puts it up. Doesn't get the roll. Hyman with the rebound. Just about halfway through the third quarter. Lions still putting a beating on the Blackhawks. Great pass into Hyman. He's blocked and the foul is called. Pargo can't believe it, but it'll be his second and send Hyman to the line. The line drive from Hyman is no good from the charity stripe. Front end 0 for 1. Hyman able to convert on the back half. Reed continues to break the press with relative ease. Pargo just threw that up, expected the foul to get called, didn't get it, but they're able to maintain possession on the rebound, and now it's stolen. Step through, draws the foul, and that'll send Purnell to the line. Sean Scott forced to commit the foul to prevent the easy layup. That's his first. Purnell comes up a little short on the front end. One for 2 at the line is Demetrius Purnell. 5'9" junior has 5 points so far tonight. Press broken, give and go, beautifully done. Foul called. Jay-Sean Morrison will go to the line. Second on Taylor. Morrison can't get either of them to go at the line. Brooke point in possession. Taylor lays it up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks out to Hyman. Hyman tries to go baseline. Blocking foul called on Pargo. Hyman in possession. Takes one dribble, immediately gives it up to Vennessy. Now Purnell in possession. Feeds down to Hyman. Lays it up, gets it, and one. Hyman able to convert through contact. Send himself to the line for his third free throw attempt of the evening. And that's the fourth on Charles Pargo, who is immediately subbed out in favor of Malachi Smith. Foul is called on Purnell. You could hear that slap from every corner of the gym. That's the third on Purnell. Lions still lead by 12. Yusuf drives with the right, pulls up from just inside the three-point line. It's no good. Brooke Point bringing it up. Dixon drives with the left and is fouled hard by Yusuf. And Dixon a little slow to get up. That'll force the 1-and-1. Ricardo Dixon will shoot him. Makes the front end and has a chance to cut this to just a 10-point lead. Dixon sets and delivers, hits it for two. He's now got 3 points, and the lead is just 10. 2:33 to go in the third quarter. Jay-Sean unable to hit. Second chance attempt. Scott for three. Nothing but net. Timeout called by the Lions. It's a 13-point lead, 42-29.
Whatever, bro. I said it's all good. I fucking see, like I see y'all shouting. Yeah, I just can't say anything.
Dixon bringing it up for Brooke Point. Taylor for three. It's good. Taylor able to answer the triple with one of his own. Brooke Point just trying to hang around, hoping they can get a run going, cut this to single digits. Sean Scott in possession. Out to Kenberg for three. Comes up short. Lays it up and draws the foul, does Vennessy. That's the 8th team foul of the quarter. And the first on Kenberg. Vennessy can't get the roll on the front end. He's still scoreless. Oh for 2 at the line is Levante Vennessy. Had a chance to bring them back to a single-digit deficit, but unable to do so with 90 seconds to go in the third. Inside to Jay-Sean Morrison. Stops, waits, and puts it in. Delay of game warning called on Unity Reed. That prompted the clock stoppage, and now we're back going with 75 seconds to go in the quarter. Beautiful feed from Dixon to Hyman, and Hyman dropped it. Reed in transition. Scott draws the foul. Sean Scott tried to go coast to coast himself. He had help, chose to ignore it, and he'll send himself to the line. That's the third on Xavier Hyman. Scott converts the front end. He has a game high 14. Two for 2 at the line is Sean Scott. Lead is back up to 14 for the Lions. Jaden Scott bringing it up, drives and kicks out to Dixon. Out to Taylor. Taylor looking to drive, has to hesitate. Had a wide open Vennessy. Vennessy puts it up with the right. It goes in. First basket for Lamonte Vennessy. And he immediately commits a foul. That's the third for him and the 16 foul. Yusuf guarded by Ricardo Dixon. Scott in with the left. Travel is called. They're going to say he took one too many steps. Inbounds pass thrown away off the ankles of Jordan Scott. It'll stay with the Lions. 16.3 to go in the quarter. Scott at the top of the key, guarded by Frimpong. Scott drives, 8 to go. Mid-range, in and out. 5 seconds for Brooke Point to get a shot off if they can. And it'll come up short. The lead is 12 for the Lions with 8 minutes to play. Just 8 minutes to go, separating Unity Reed from a date into the second round with the winner of our next game. That'll be Lake Braddock versus Briar Woods. If Brooke Point has anything to say about it, though, they might have a little bit of fight left in them. Frimpong in possession in the offensive half, swarmed by the Morrison brothers, but able to get it over to Taylor. Christian Taylor fires in, has it poked away. It was last touched by Jalen Morrison while he was standing on the out-of-bounds line. Scott hit the dirt. Somehow they're able to get it away. Yusuf is swarmed, but he just able to get it over before the 10-second line happened. Scott for 3. It's good. And the lead is 15. Sean Scott has a game-high 18. Jordan Scott comes up short. Brooke Point gets it back. Spin moving in. Beautiful finish from Giannis Yubi. Morrison over to Yusuf. Mahad Yusuf being guarded by Ricardo Dixon. Back to Sean Scott, the senior, setting everything up. Drives the lane, stops, spins, pops, and it's a little bit long. Second chance from Jay Sean Morrison. He's fouled. That's the 7th team foul on Brooke Point and the first personal on Giannis Yubi. Morrison at the line for 2. Yubi and Jordan Scott each take a seat. Xavier Hyman back in. Lamonte Venice as well. Jay Sean 2 for 2 at the line, brings his total up to 15 on the evening, which is the same as the deficit that Brooke Point faces. Poked away by Jalen Morrison, had a breakaway, and it slammed home. Jay Sean Morrison, what a finish on the feed from his twin brother. And the contingency from Unity Reed is fired up tonight. Unity Reed has pushed the lead to 17 here with 5:54 to go in the fourth. Up and out. Dixon couldn't get it. Second chance. And he's fouled. That'll send Seth Sanusi, the freshman, to the line. It looks as though, all things holding true, that the Lions will advance on into the winner's bracket tomorrow, which would mean they would play at 7:30. We're still on day one of this 3-day tournament. We've already had one game canceled due to COVID complications within the Stonebridge program, as well as this game, which started about 35 minutes late due to bus issues with the Unity Reed Lions. Hopefully tomorrow will be slightly less chaotic, but can never make a promise. Sanusi, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, cuts it back to a 15-point deficit. Laid up and no good from Morrison. He had murder on his mind. He was thinking about a slam and couldn't quite get the finish. Pass tipped by the Lions. It'll stay with Brooke Point. 5.5 remaining. If you're here looking for coverage of the Lake Braddock and Briar Woods game, we hope to get that to you as soon as we can. Estimated start time somewhere a little bit before 8. Referees were just looking at each other off the tip ball. They finally agree that it's Unity Reed. Sean Scott feeds it down into the corner for Morrison. Dribbles it off his foot, and it's turned over. Blackhawks going the other way. Christian Taylor looks to turn the corner, then kicks it out. Purnell thought better of it. Taylor for 3. It's good. Taylor becomes the first Blackhawk in double figures. He has 11. Malachi Smith with the off-balance layup, his second basket of the night. Turnover, another one for the Blackhawks. It's plagued them all day. That time, Venice just didn't look the pass into his hands. Gets it all the way down to Smith. Doubles back to Yusuf. Smith with the mid-range. No good. Last touch by Christian Taylor. Stays with the Lions. 4:19 remaining in the game. Beautiful step through, but can't quite get the finish. Yusuf, great job of creating space for himself. Had an open look, but no good. That's the first personal on Malachi Smith. They are in the double bonus, so Hyman will shoot 2. Hyman no good on the front end. Hyman 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Able to save it is Vennessy. Pass rejected by Jalen Morrison. It's going the other direction. Lobs up. Can't get it. Second chance, no. Almost an incredible alley-oop. Didn't quite have the spacing. Taylor setting things up. Drives the lane. Lays it up and no good. Mahad Yusuf runs into a double team. Has to double back. Beautiful handles from Yusuf. Pass nearly thrown away. Vennessy couldn't corral it. Foul called on Hyman. Still 3:22 to play. That's the 4th on Hyman. Jalen Morrison at the line. First one rims out. Jalen still stuck on 2 points. Gavin Schweiter checks in to replace Lamonte Vennessy. Oh for 2 at the line is Jalen Morrison. Skip pass, up and in. Seth Sanusi with the strong finish. He's got 4 despite playing very limited minutes so far tonight. Great feed to Scott, but forced to double back. Hyman was in the way. Floater, can't get it to fall. Fighting for the rebound. Brooke Point wins it. Lions still lead by 12. Out to Hyman. Hyman lays it up. It's good and 1. That's the 4th foul on Jalen Morrison, and it'll send Hyman to the line where he's missed his last 2. 2:42 to go in this game, which was delayed start due to bus issues. Hyman can't get the roll. Tipped up. Second chance, no good from Seth Sanusi. If he would have hit that free throw, would have been the first time that the lead was single digits since early in the second quarter. Sean Scott guarded by Gavin Schweiter. And 5 seconds is called. But before the 5 seconds is called, we're going to have a discussion. Referees are discussing whether or not the timeout came in time from head coach Marcus Lawrence of Unity Reed. The timeout will be granted. They will say he got it off before the 5-second closely guarded ruling was given. 2:24 to go when we come back from the timeout. Lions to inbound coming out of the timeout. They'll get it into Yusuf. Scott wide open at the top of the key. Drives and lays it in strong. Sean Scott has 20. Purnell able to draw the foul on the Euro step. That's the third called on Mahad Yusuf. They're well into the double bonus. Purnell sinks the first one. That brings him up to 6 points. Two for two is Demetrius Purnell. The lead is back to just 10. They have not been able to get it closer than this since the first quarter. Jay-Sean Morris in the mid-range. It's in. He's got 19. Hyman draws the foul and one. The blocking foul is called on Malachi Smith. That's his second. It'll send Hyman to the line. Smith looked to be as set as a man can be in that type of situation. Unable to draw the charge regardless. Hyman at the line to shoot. He's missed his last 3 free throws. Unable to get it to go. Just a 1:50 remaining here in the ballgame. Scott hesitates, put it up from the free throw line, unable to get the roll. It hung on the rim for a second, but finally didn't go down. Floater no good, run down by Purnell. Stops, puts it into Hyman in the middle. Gets it home off the block, and for the first time in almost 20 minutes of clock time, it's a single-digit lead. Lions still slowing down the pace. Foul is called on Gavin Schweiter. That's his second. Morrison to shoot the 1-and-1 here. Sinks the front end. That brings his total up to 20, and for the first time all season, the Lions have broke 60 points. Their 7th game of the season and the first time reaching that mark. Morrison hits them both, brings the lead back up to 10, and surpasses Sean Scott for the game lead with a tie of 21. Seth Sanusi feeding the ball around. The 3 from Taylor is in and out. Offensive rebound from Vennessy. Creating some space off the side of the backboard from Purnell. Yusuf has it glassed. Strong block by the Blackhawks. Looking for the 3 on the other end, and they get it. Purnell sinks the 3 off the monster block on the other end. Timeout called with 42.1 to go. Lions to inbound, looking to put this game on ice. They've allowed the Blackhawks to creep back into it just enough to make things interesting. Scott is doubled immediately. Foul is committed by Sanusi. They are in the double bonus, so Sean Scott will shoot 2. Scott splashes the first one, sends the lead back up to 8 and puts his point total at 21. Two for 2 at the line is Sean Scott. Game high 22, just over 35 seconds to play. Three is off the back iron from Demetrius Purnell. 25 seconds to go. Foul is committed. It's the third personal on Christian Taylor. Scott will shoot 2. In and out on the front half. Sanusi is replaced by Jaden Scott. Scoreboard gave him credit for the basket, but it did not go in. It's still 63-54. Misses them both. Taylor will bring it down. Puts it up from the elbow, gets the roll. And timeout is called. It's 63-56. We still have another game after this. It was supposed to start about a half hour ago. Would love to get it going by 8:15. Of course, no promises. The loser of this game will play at 4 o'clock tomorrow against the loser of the Lake Braddock Briar Woods game that's still to come. The winner will play at 7:30. Both games will be right on this court. They will face the winner of said second game. Lions just need to run 11 seconds off the clock. Jaden Scott commits the foul. 1.3 ticks off the clock. Scott misses the front half. That's now 3 straight missed free throws for the senior. Demetrius Purnell checks back in to replace Gavin Schweiter on the court. Lane violation is called on Sean Scott. Timeout taken, this time by Unity Reed. Can sense the frustration throughout the entirety of the gym. Both teams, both sets of fans at least, ready for this game to be over. just 9.7 to go. Finally able to get it in right at the edge is Brooke Point. Blackhawks take the three. It doesn't go down. He tips it around, and that's how the game ends. Fourth quarter dragged on just a little bit, but the Lions hold on to win 63-56. They will play in the winners bracket tomorrow at 7:30. Brooke Point will take on either the loser of Lake Braddock and Stonebridge, or Briar Woods, that is, at 4 o'clock. We hope to see you all back then. We thank you very much for tuning in. Hope to see you stick around for the 7:30 game, which will likely start at 8:15 of Lake Braddock and Briar Woods. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back and welcome in to this final matchup of day one of the Orthodontic Partners Tournament of Champions, live from Robert L. Carson Gymnasium on the campus of Lake Braddock Secondary School. My name is Noah Adcock Howarth, bringing you live coverage of this matchup between the Briar Woods Falcons and the host team Lake Braddock Bruins. Bruins come in at 6-0, ranked number 12 in the Nova 19. Had a little bit of trouble putting away Centerville in their last matchup, but were able to take care of business. Briar Woods is 3-4. They're coming off a 70-65 loss to Jefferson of West Virginia. They had won 3 straight beforehand. Falcons will win the opening tip. It's Tyler Hayworth who's doubled immediately. And a foul is called on Quincy Vi just 9 seconds into the game, the first call. Vi looked a little shell-shocked. There was a little bit of contact, but did not seem significant enough to warrant a foul. Hayworth drives, has to double back, nearly poked away by Siegel. Skip pass back to Hayworth. Feeds it in low. Eamon Welsh couldn't control it cleanly. Would have had a clean look at the basket had he done so. Pearsall for 3. It's in and out. And Vi will push the tempo. Jordan Morris for 3. Banks it home. Jordan Morris answers the bell. And travel is called on Javier Curry. Had Eamon Welsh wide open with nobody near him underneath the basket, but got a little bit of happy feet and created the turnover. Wade inbounds it to Vi. It's Wade, Vi, Morris, Zimbro, and Siegel for the Bruins. Siegel's 3. No good. Morris gets the offensive board, dribbled it off his foot. And a traveling violation is called on Briar Woods. Sean Dost, Xavier Main both check in for the Bruins. They will replace Jordan Morris and Trey Siegel. If you've never watched the Lake Braddock offense play, run the Grinnell-style offense, up-tempo, fast-paced, and a full-court press, they force you to play their game, and it's a difficult adjustment for a lot of teams. Dost out to Zimbro. Zimbro for 3. A little bit short. Rebound kicked around and out to Xavier Main. Davis Wade for 3. No good. Dost another offensive board. To Zimbro, the pass at his feet. Unable to handle it was Zimbro. Turnover by the Bruins. It's Fetterman, Pearsall, Hayworth, Curry, and Welsh, the 5 for the Falcons. Hayworth able to push it over. Feeds it down to Welsh. Welsh is double teamed. Swings it out to Javier Curry. Curry for 3. Nothing but net. First basket of the game for the Falcons. Vi lays it in. No good from Xavier Main off the feed from Quincy Vi. Pass it off of Vi's legs, and a foul is called on Tyler Hayworth. The senior threw it right into the thighs of Quincy Vi. When he saw that the turnover was coming, he had no choice but to foul. Jordan Morris, Trey Siegel back in for the Bruins. Jacob Bosley, Terrence Ward as well. Wade gets it into Terrence Ward. Siegel for 3. Off the screen, it's good. 6-3 Bruins. Hayworth threads the needle to Curry. Curry has to double back to the corner, all the way back to Tyler Hayworth at the top. Gets the pick, doubled by Eamon. Curry, the step back mid-range, it's good. Javier Curry has all 5. Ward for 3. Third different Bruin to hit a triple. It's 9-5 Lake Braddock. Pass long, saved into Curry. There's 2-on-0 for Briar Woods, but couldn't run down the pass in time. Siegel pokes it away. Somehow able to regain it was Hayworth. He lays it up and he lays it in. Beautiful finish from Hayworth. Morris for three. He's got 6. Coast to coast, Eamon Welsh finishes strong. Jordan Morris was out of position. There was nobody back there. 12-9 Bruins. Wade thought about it, kicks it out to Bosley. Siegel at the top, drives with the right, no good. Little bit strong from the senior Trey Siegel. Hayworth threads the needle to Welsh. Welsh puts it up, gets the roll. Eamon Welsh's second basket. Pass was thrown away. Bosley and Ward not on the same page. Welsh had his pocket picked, but it was last touched by Lake Braddock. Dost and Main back in. Jordan Morris takes a seat. Davis Wade does the same. Feeds out for the three. Pearsall, no good. Pearsall's 0 for 2 to start his evening. Vi in transition. Doubled, kicks it back out to a wide open Siegel. Puts up the mid-range, can't get the roll. Great closeout there by Pearsall. Curry guarded closely by Sean Dost. Just able to get it away to Zach Nelson, who's checked in for Braden Fetterman. Correction, there is Fetterman, and he walks. Blake Pettibone checks in to replace Ben Pearsall. Zimbo for three. A little bit long. Offensive board. Dost not able to come up with it. Falcons will push the issue. Swatted away on the pass by Dost. Wade replaces Siegel. Bruins clinging to a 1-point lead with 3:33 to go in the first quarter. Give and go. Zach Nelson gets it back. Doubled and just able to get it over to Eamon Welsh. Fetterman throws it right to Quincy Vi. 2-on-2. Vi in transition. Puts it up through contact. No good. Last touch by Xavier Main. Vi thought he had a foul. Couldn't get the call. Siegel, Ward, Bosley, Morris all on the court, joining Quincy Vi for the Bruins. 4 out of 5 are subbed out. Correction, it's Wade that stays on. Vi takes a seat after taking a hard spill. Pettibone forcing the issue. Long cross-court pass to Nelson. Curry nearly had it poked away. Curry for three. No good. Bosley smartly lets it go out of bounds. He'll inbound on the defensive half. Wade brings it up, just under 3 to go. Thinks about going baseline, doubles back to Siegel. Wide open for 3. Doesn't get the roll. Over the back, foul called. No official word yet on who it was. Now the officials will meet to discuss. So after discussion, the foul is actually called on Briar Woods. It's number 22, Blake Pettibone, with his first personal. Falcons coaching staff can't believe it. Siegel for 3. Rims out. And that one is an over the back called for sure, and it's on Terrence Ward. Ward with his first personal. 2:45 to go in the quarter. Gets it into Nelson. Nelson at a full sprint, being chased by the entirety of the Bruins defense, and he finishes through Vi. Falcons take the lead, 13-12. Vi kicks back to Siegel, had Ward wide open in the corner. Now they feed Ward for three, comes up short. Falcons in transition, and it's a carry. Curry had two guys down court that he could have found for a relatively easy layup. Traveled instead. Javier Curry takes a seat. He's replaced by Zach Ellis. Ellis, one of 9 seniors on this roster. All upperclassmen, no freshmen, no sophomores for Briar Woods. Zimbro drives. Offensive foul is called. Zimbro called for the elbow. That's his first. Ellis to inbound, had Fetterman and Nelson both there. Fetterman gets it over to Nelson. Swarm defense nearly got a hand on it, unable to do so. Maine tips it up, saves it to Zimbro. Bruins with a steal, 3-on-3. Zimbro takes it all the way to the rack and lays it in, his first basket. 14-13, Bruins regain the lead. 1:45 to go in the first. The three from the corner, no good. Second chance created by Braden Fetterman. Falcons for three. No good on an awkward looking shot from Blake Pettibone. Jackson Kelly commits his first personal. He's immediately subbed out. Ian Walker, the 6'3 senior, takes his first action of the quarter. Davis Wade to bring it up. Slows the pace just a little bit with under 90 to go. Wanted Maine cutting to the inside. Great job by Fetterman to get a hand on it. Zimbro steals it right back. Nearly lost his own dribble. Now it's over to Sean Dost. Zimbro at the top. Kicks out to Dost. Dost lost his dribble. Somehow got the pass over to Maine. Siegel lays it in, but the foul was called on the floor before he went up. That's the first personal on Ian Walker. Fourth different Falcon to commit a single personal. Vi will inbound. Gets it into Terrence Ward. Siegel to Bosley, back to Siegel. Morris for three, in and out. And that's Ward with his second over the back of the quarter. Ward, the lone player on either team to commit multiple fouls here in the first. Ellis to inbound. Lobs it up to Nelson. Nelson on the run. Lays through the contact. Morris was trying to draw a charge, unable to do so. Briar Woods takes the lead back. Second made basket by Nelson. He has 4. Ward for three. It's good. Rattled home by Terrence Ward. Bruins lead by 2. Touched while out of bounds by Siegel. Jordan Morris looked to get an elbow to the eye area while Nelson was bringing that ball up. Siegel is replaced by Wade. Morris says he's good to continue for the final 18.8 seconds of the quarter. Nelson gets it in wide open. Miscommunication left Blake Pettibone perfectly open underneath the basket. Ties it at 17. Vi with the spin move. Extra pass, Davis Wade, no good. Bosley gets it, got to put a shot up. Ward gets it to go at the buzzer. Terrence Ward has a game-high 9. The Bruins take the lead on that shot, 20-17 after 1. Siegel, Vi, Wade, Zimbro, and Morris are the 5 for the Bruins who cling to a 3-point lead after the first. Hit a brief dry spell, did Lake Braddock, but able to heat up quickly in the final 2 minutes, led by 9 from Terrence Ward. Zimbro steps through, lays it in through contact. Zimbro's second basket puts him up by 5. That's their largest lead of the game. Floater catches nothing but air from Fetterman. Had no legs underneath that shot. Wade for 3, in and out. Tipped around and corralled by the Falcons. 2-on-1. Laid in beautifully on the fast break from Tyler Hayworth. Wade hands it off to Morris. Vi, the spin move, lays it up and in. Beautiful scoop finish. Siegel with the steal. 4 points in 3 seconds for Lake Braddock. It's 26-19. That full court press working wonders. Great find there from Hayworth. Eamon Welsh lays it in for his second basket. Siegel drives, kicks it out to Vi. Vi for 3. Yes, sir. Quincy Vi's first triple. It's 29-21 Bruins who have come out shooting here in the second. Hayworth had a wide open finish, opted to pass it out, and the 3 is off. Hayworth just didn't know that there was nobody between him and the basket. Blocking foul is called on Tyler Hayworth. That's his second. Main and Dost back in for Morris and Vi. That was the second personal committed by Tyler Hayworth and the 5th team foul for the Falcons. Siegel to Zimbro. Zimbro's going to drive in through traffic, puts it up through contact. No foul, no basket either. Welsh almost gave it away, ended up in the hands of Zach Ellis. Extra pass is made. Fetterman for 3, rims out. Dost missed the defensive rebound. Second chance doesn't go down either. Zach Ellis with the miss. Pass in transition to Dost. Lays it up and draws the foul. Beautiful find from Davis Wade. Such a good passer when he's willing to commit to it. Dost will take his first free throw attempts of the evening with 5:51 to go in the first half. Rims out on the first. Vi in for Davis Wade. Dost goes 1 of 2 at the line, puts the Bruins at 30 points. They push the lead up to 9. Javier Curry back in on the give and go. Can't quite get it. Bad pass from Eamon Welsh. Vi with a bad pass. They take advantage. TJ Zimbro for 3. TJ Zimbro. He's got 7. The lead is double digits. Curry, the mid-range, a little bit short. Vi pass to Siegel for 3. Rims out, second chance. Zimbro grabs it. Kicks out to Dost. Dost drives in with the left. Beautiful finish. Switched the ball in his hand midair. Chucked it right off of him. Zimbro lays it in. Yes. It's 37-21. Falcons forced to call timeout. Bruins lead by 16. Back in after the timeout. Curry lays it in and 1. Great quick scoring by the Falcons out of the timeout. Curry's got a team high 7. That's the first foul assessed to Davis Wade, and that's a beautiful sign for Coach Mitras. Wade, when he's on, can be arguably the best shooter on this team that's full of them, but he's had foul trouble pretty much every game so far this year. Curry knocks down the free throw. Bruins still lead by 13. Vi with the scoop finish. He's got 7. Pressing Curry beats the press off the feed from Ellis. Pace of play not an issue whatsoever here in this game. The answer from Terrence Ward. Pass to Ellis. A little bit too strong was Ellis. Ward has a game high 12. Bruins by 16. Vi the pass. Can't sneak its way to Jordan Morris. Ellis, and he walked. Had an open mid-range, but the happy feet cost him a chance. Siegel in for Vi. Jacob Bosley in as well. He replaces TJ Zimbro. Wade looking to pass out of his spot, feeds it to Terrence Ward. Wade out to Bosley. Cross-court pass to Jordan Morris, no good. Had a good look on the step back. It's off the hands of Zach Nelson, and the Bruins will take over possession. Dost, Maine, Zimbro all back in. Mass substitutions continue for the Bruins. Xavier Maine, the freshman. It swung all the way over to Siegel. Siegel for 3, a little bit long. Maine to run it down, saves it into Zimbro. Nice move by Zimbro on Ellis, kicks out to Dost. Siegel back out to Dost. Through past to Maine. Bruins taking their time, looking for a good shot. Zimbro drives, kicks out to Siegel, nearly lost the pass, able to regain it in front of the Falcons bench. Maine finish, no good, and it stays with Lake Braddock. Last touch by Ian Walker. Quincy Vi back in the game for the Bruins. The Bruins, who have been notoriously slow starters, usually takes them until midway through the second quarter to get going. That has absolutely not been the case so far. 42 points already through a quarter and a half, and make it 44. Quincy Vi has 9 on the night. A beautiful finish through traffic. Great pass from Fetterman. Walker nearly has it poked away. Now Fetterman baseline. Kicks out to Curry. Curry for 3, and he's fouled. Fouls called on the freshman Xavier Maine. Or it looked like it was Maine, but Sean Dost is the guilty party. Curry to shoot 3. First one goes down smooth. Curry has a team high 11. Second one good as well. Blake Pettibone checks in for the Falcons, replacing Zach Ellis. This his first action of the second quarter. 2:55 to go in the half. Javier Curry looking to make it a perfect 3 for 3 from the line and cut the deficit to 15. And he does just that. Nothing but net on all 3 free throws. 44-29 Bruins. Maine gives it to Vi. Vi off of his own foot, but it lands perfectly at the feet of Dost. Zimbro for 3. It's no good. Had a great look. The entire team crashed onto Quincy Vi. Kicks it out to Xavier Maine. Maine will reset. Dost to Siegel for 3. Bang! Trey Siegel's got 8. They lead by 18. Javier Curry. Curry for 3. Beautiful answer. Zimbro called for the charge. Put an elbow straight into the body. And that'll be his second. And Pettibone a little slow to get up. Looked like the elbow of Zimbro just caught him right in the perfect spot to knock the wind out of him. Pettibone appears to be fine now. Passes into Curry. He'll slow it up, which allows the defenders to get right in front of him. Curry drives. Out for 3. No good from Walker. Bosley called for a double dribble. Big turnover. Gives the ball right back to Briar Woods. Just under 2 minutes to go in half number 1. Five seconds is called. Zach Nelson had nobody open. That one you've heard of a coverage sack in the NFL. That was a coverage turnover. Wasn't a lot of pressure right on the inbounds man. Everybody else was covered. He had nowhere to throw the ball. Vi in control with 1:50 to go. Ward for 3. That man is hot. He's got 15 all from the same spot, and they're halfway to 100. Pettibone just threw it up off the glass. Not even close. Vi puts it up, draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Everything working for the Bruins tonight. That's the second foul on Ian Walker. He's got 2 points, no fouls on the night. And Vi steps back to catch his breath before he takes his 2 free throws. Splashes home the first. He's in double figures. Mass substitution for the Bruins. Jackson Faith, Jack Gorski, Dylan Bates, and Gabriel Garver all in. Second one hits. And Noah Beard, the sophomore, will replace Vi. A mass substitution as the Bruins lead by 20 with 1:30 to go in the second. Nelson breaks the trap with some good dribbling. Feeds it down to Welsh. Able to get it into Welsh. Beautiful through pass to Curry. And a double dribble committed. It was Jackson Kelly, not Javier Curry. But regardless, it's a turnover by the Falcons. Jackson Faith to bring it up. Pass nearly tipped away. Garver able to run it down. Bates drives, kicks it out to Garver. Lays it in wide open, man. Jack Gorski, his first basket. 54-32. Falcons for three. It's a little bit long. Gorski grabs the board. 40 seconds to go. Beard running the court. Has to double back. Gets it into Bates. Finds a man cutting. Blocking foul is called, and Jackson Faith will go to the line. Faith made a midair adjustment, so Javier Curry adjusted with him, and the contact is called as a block. Curry still questioning the legitimacy of the foul call with the referee, not the one who called it, but the one closest to him. Bruins lead by 22 with 31.3 to go in the first half. The lefty knocks down the front end. Starters check back on for the Bruins. Siegel, Morris, Wade, Zimbro with Vi still to come to replace the shooter, Faith. He goes 1 for 2 at the line. Unable to get the second one to fall. Gets it into Curry. Trapped bad pass. Somehow makes it all the way to Nelson. Leads it in. Cross-court pass. Curry puts it up. A little bit short. Davis Wade in transition. Beautiful defense by Javier Curry. Curry for three. A little bit short. 6 seconds to go in the half. Pushes it up to Siegel with 4. Morris, somebody has to put up a shot. Wade comes up short. But as clean of a first half as you could ask for the Bruins, they lead 55-32 through just 16 minutes of basketball. An absolute offensive clinic from Coach Mitras' team. Welcome back to Robert L. Carson Gymnasium on the campus of Lake Braddock Secondary for this Virginia Orthodontic Partners Tournament of Champions. This is the final game of the first round. The winner of this will take on Unity Reed, who absolutely destroyed Brooke Point in the game previous to this. Bruins up 55-32. They did about everything you could ask of them in that first half, just an absolute shellacking. Falcons looking to turn the tide here. Foul is called on the Bruins. It's the third personal on TJ Zimbro. It's Vi, Zimbro, Wade, Siegel, and Morris on the court for the Bruins. The three is clean from Braden Fetterman, his first basket of the evening and the first basket of the second half for either team. Zimbro a little bit long on his three to answer. Unable to do so, Curry in transition. 3-on-1 for the Falcons. Give right back to Curry, can't finish. Zimbro has his pocket picked. Put up, second chance, kicks it out to Curry. It's good. And that was all Tyler Hayworth with the attempt and the effort on the steal and then to get his own miss. Setting up Curry. It's 55-37. Morris for three. It's good. Jordan Morris' third triple of the afternoon. He's got 9. Gets it into Ian Walker. Break the press to Fetterman and 1. Braden Fetterman, the senior, took it coast to coast off the feed from Walker. His second bucket of the third quarter and of the game. That's the second personal on Davis Wade. Maine replaces Morris. Sean Dose checks in as well. That'll replace Quincy Vi. Three-point opportunity, rims out, ball is still loose. Dose finally gets it. Wade cross court to Xavier Maine. Maine kicks it out to Siegel, extra pass to Davis Wade for 3, no good. Maine, the freshman with the putback. Big fella positioning himself perfectly. Fetterman fires. He is heating up. He's got 8 all in this quarter. 42-60, the Bruins lead is down to just 18. Dost passes up the wide open 3 to Zimbro. It's in and out. Ball is out of bounds off of Davis Wade. Wade checks off, replaced by Quincy Vi. Vi with the steal of the inbounds pass, feeds Dost. Sean Dost finishes, he's got 5. Lead back up to 20. Fetterman forced to kick out. Well off from Ian Walker. Walker just does not look confident in his shot from outside. Maine drives baseline, misses, gets his own. Second chance is good. Xavier Maine, his second basket. Walker threads it to Fetterman. Fetterman cross to Curry. Curry for 3. Yes, sir. With a name like that, what else did you expect? Curry's got 21. Siegel in and out for 3. Vi tips it up, creates the offensive chance for Dost. Gets it back to Vi. Wide open from downtown. Yes, sir. Quincy Vi has 14. Curry for 3 again. That one rims out. Reach-in foul is called on the Falcons. Almost had a clean steal of Xavier Maine. But the third personal on Tyler Hayworth. Ian Walker takes a seat. He's replaced by Ben Pearsall. Wade to bring it up. Quincy Vi for three, and he knew it. Lets the crowd know Vi has a team high 17. His second triple of the third quarter. Fetterman to answer, a little bit short. Vi with the rebound. Heat check from Quincy Vi, a little bit long. Ward puts it back up. Offensive glass, that's what it works for. Terrence Ward has a season high 17 for him. He's tied with Vi for the team lead. Curry unable to connect from downtown. Vi straight down Broadway. The lead is 29. Pass is picked off at midcourt by Davis Wade. Bosley for three, a little bit long. Offensive board again for Terrence Ward. The board from Ward, and of course he scored. He's got 19. The lead is 31. Timeout Falcons. Vi is subbed out of the timeout. It's the first we've seen of Marcus Showalter, the junior, finally getting him some minutes here in the third quarter. He had a decent role to play against Centerville, had a few points off the bench and a whole bunch of rebounds. Showalter, one of the few remaining players that'll be left on this roster after the mass exodus of seniors that they're going to see following this season. Ellis unable to save it in front of the table. Just couldn't quite keep his feet in bounds. Bruins still lead by 31. 3:51 to go in the third. Full court press just continues to be incredibly effective. Briarwoods has no answer. Bosley steps into the three, a little bit long. Kicked ball violation off the pass from Curry. Main, Zimbro, Vi, Dost all on. Siegel the only one to stay for the Bruins. Showalter gets his little bit of cardio in and right back to the bench. Welsh thought about the mid-range, kicks out to Curry. Nothing but net. Javier Curry has 24. Main for three, in and out. Zimbro, the only man on that side, gets the offensive board and has it blocked by Welsh. Over to Fetterman. Fetterman, the mid-range. Pull up J, yes. That puts the Falcons up to 50. Bruins lead by 26. Zimbro for three, a little bit off. Tip to Quincy Vi, keeps it alive. Turnover by Lake Braddock. Calling a carry, went above the hip. Fetterman to bring it up. He outruns Main, gets himself some free space to work. Ellis for three, a little bit short. Main threads the needle, doesn't get the roll. Second chance put back from TJ. Zimbro does. Zimbro into double figures. He has 11. Vi with a big-time block. Second chance good from Welsh. Great focus and hustle by Welch to be exactly where he needed to be. Zimbro drove straight into double team. He was blocked by Welsh. Cross court to Pearsall. Hands it off to Ellis. 2.5 to go here in quarter number 3. Fed into Welsh. Nearly gave the pass up. Throws it off of Davis Wade. Substitutions coming for the Bruins. Siegel, Ward, Morris, and Marcus Showalter all in for Lake Braddock. 2:20 to go. Bruins still lead by 26. Poked away by Wade. Possession will stay with Briar Woods. Hayworth to inbound. Fed into Welch. Welch from underneath. He puts it in strong. Eamon Welch now has 8. Showalter kicks it out to Siegel. Siegel drives through. Morris back out to Siegel. Taking his time as Siegel drives all the way down. Contact, but no foul. Siegel slow to get up. 3-on-1. Marcus Showalter cannot get the block. Eamon Welsh lays it in. He's in double figures. Showalter for 3. Way off. Tipped around. Morris still in possession. Siegel grabs it. Siegel for 3. Comes up a little bit near. Curry running in transition on Terrence Ward. Stops and has to reconvene. Welsh right in the middle. No good. Board by Showalter. He feeds it over to Jordan Morris. Ward for 3. Can't quite get the roll. Second chance from Jordan Morris is good. Nobody back there on Curry, and he'll lay it up. And time is called. Ward is bleeding, and so that'll force a change. Vi, Main, Zimbro, and Dost all in. Siegel the one who remains. Ward, who has 19, a team high. Ward started off the season 1 for 31 shooting from outside. Has really found his stroke in the last couple games and is hot tonight with 5 threes. All from that same corner on the far side of the court. Bruins going to retain possession. They lead by 22 with 51.2 to go. Find into Dost, lays it in. Siegel pokes it away from Curry. Dost has 7. Whistle blown. Zimbro gets a warning. Him and Zach Nelson exchanging words underneath the basket. Fetterman to break. All the way down, and he's stuffed. Rejected like a bad promposal. Quincy Vi was right there. Ellis at the top. Drives from the logo. Taken away by Dost. Dost in transition, and he overshot Xavier Main. Tyler Hayworth replaces Zach Nelson. 18.7 to go in the quarter. Last touch by Zimbro. The 50-50 ball landed out of bounds. It'll stay with Briar Woods. Into Fetterman. Crosses through to Eamon Welsh. Into Welsh. Welsh lays it in. He's got 12. 3 seconds to go. Vi has his pocket picked. And that's how the quarter ends. Great hands by Tyler Hayworth to prevent the buzzer beater shot. The Bruins, however, still lead 82-60. Vi has 19, so does Ward. Falcons are paced by Javier Curry with 26. Fourth quarter action. We're playing out this stretch. Bruins lead by 22, 82-60. We are on triple-digit watch for the Lake Braddock offense. Haven't hit 100 all year. Would love to get to that beautiful milestone. Morris doubles back to Vi. Davis Wade for three. No good. Loose ball foul called on Jordan Morris. And Wade uncharacteristically off from outside. He is still scoreless. And the loose ball foul, despite the one Morris being the bigger one, the foul, it's the fourth on Tyler Hayworth. Siegel wide open underneath, lays it in. Hayworth committed the loose ball foul, but he got the worst of it in the conflict between him and Morris. Hayworth is rejected by Morris, who saves it off of Hayworth and gets himself possession. What a play by the senior Jordan Morris. Wade to bring it up. Pass just out of the reach of Jordan Morris. Incomplete, and it's going the other direction. Blake Pettibone is checked in for his first action of the fourth quarter for Briar Woods. Hayworth looking to break the press. Gets it in. Pettibone had to reconvene. Welsh back to Pettibone. Off the hands, other way. Pressure all in the face of Welsh, and he just threw it a little too hot to handle for Blake Pettibone. Vi and Morris take a seat. Maine and Dost, the ones on in their stead. Lead is 24. By VHSL rule, if we get to a 30-point lead, it will be a running clock for the duration of the fourth quarter. Siegel kicks it off his own foot, trying to go behind the back. Laid up and in through contact, Jackson Kelly. Siegel, blocking foul is called. He will go to the line for two. That's the first personal on Fetterman. He thought he was set. He wanted a charge there. He does not get one, and Siegel will shoot two. First free throw is good for Siegel. Vi replaces Davis Wade in the backcourt. 2 for 2 is Trey. He has 12. The lead is 24 yet again. Hayworth over to Welsh. Welsh kicks it out to Fetterman for 3. Yes. Braden Fetterman has 13. Poked away by Fetterman. 2-on-2. Kicks out to Hayworth. Back to Braden Fetterman. 20-foot jumper is good. The lead is back within 20. It's 86-67. Foul committed by Hayworth, and that is his 5th. Ben Pearsall will replace Tyler Hayworth, who finishes the day with 5 fouls and just 2 points. It's 4 team fouls on Briarwoods. Mass substitutions to putting in the reserves are Lake Braddock. Dylan Bates, Jack Gorski, Noah Beard, Gabriel Garver, all in there. Jackson Faith, the 5th. Beard called for the travel. He did hit the mid-range, but he took a nice little hop step into it. Travel is called. Inbounds pass poked away by Faith. It'll be retained by Briarwoods. 6:02 to go. Kelly gets it into Welsh. Welsh has his pocket picked. It's saved. And it'll stay with Briarwoods. Great hustle after the initial touch by Gabriel Garver. Ball was picked up on the end line by the Bruins. Pearsall to inbound. Gets it into the mid-range and turned over. Beard has his pocket picked by Pearsall. Pearsall running one-on-one. Unable to finish through the defensive pressure by Noah Beard. Sophomore clogged the lane perfectly. Up and in. Jackson Faith. He's got 3. Pettibone to a wide open Fetterman for 3. It's wide. Loose ball foul called on Jackson Faith. There was pushing and hand fighting by both teams, and much like pass interference, defense is going to get called for that almost every time. Bruins lead by 21 with 5:22 to go. Fetterman at the point, guarded by Beard. Pull-up J is clean. He's got 17. Fetterman, who has come alive here in this second half, finding that stroke from mid-range and from outside. 88-69. Bates turns the corner. Beard for 3. Yes, sir. Noah Beard with his first basket of the night. He's got 3. Pettibone feeds in. Laid in with one hand by Jackson Kelly. Left-handed finish. Brings it back to a 20-point game. Nice little spin move from Garver. One more pass is made. Bates kicks out. Drive laid in. No good from Jackson Faith. Fetterman kicks the ball around, now has it. Pulls up from the elbow, rims out. Knocks down the triple, does Fetterman. Offensive rebound was spurred by Ian Walker. The lead is just 17, and Fetterman, the second Falcon to hit 20 points, I should say. Air ball from Bates, sees the Falcons going the other direction. Lays it up and in. Pettibone has 6, and Coach Mitras is forced to call a timeout. All of a sudden, this game that looked to be all but over, starting to get a little bit closer. Looking back at the day's previous results from the tournament, we started out with Osborne against Oakton. The 3-point game winner by Osborne fell just a hair short. Oakton survived the upset bid, and they moved on to the winner's bracket. In that second game, Woodbridge versus Stonebridge, it was declared a no contest. Stonebridge forced a forfeit due to COVID issues within the program. That means that we will see tomorrow at 5:45, Oakton versus Woodbridge. Osborne is slated for that 2:15 slot. We're still not sure if we can get a replacement team to face them. In the game that preceded this, it was a runaway as Unity Reed knocked out Brooke Point. They will face the winner of this game at 7:30. The loser will face Brooke Point at 4 o'clock. Showalter over to Morris. Got the starters and Showalter in so far. Bosley lays it up with a right air ball. Gets his own miss, however. Good foul by Bosley. Wade drives and has it poked away by Jackson Kelly. It will stay with the Bruins. 91-76 with 3:24 to go. Vi replaces Marcus Showalter. Able to get it into Jordan Morris. Back to Davis Wade. In the interior for the turnaround. Bosley, I should say, finishes. Bodley's first basket. Vi just steals it away from him and puts it up smooth. Pearsall just had it ripped out of his hands. 95-76 Bruins. Vi, the first Bruin with over 20. Straight down Main Street and one. Blake Pettibone. (95-78). Pearsall and Walker take a seat. Zach Nelson back on, as well as Eamon Welsh. 95-78 with under 3 to go. It's Pettibone shooting and knocks down 3 the old-fashioned way. That puts him at 9 for the game. Vi able to thread the needle. Kicks it out to Bosley. One more pass. Beautiful find to Wade in the corner, and he can't knock it down. Pettibone with a 2-on-1. Has it poked by Davis Wade. Beautiful move. Has Curry going the wrong direction. Siegel for 3. Off back iron. Tipped around. Falcons are going to win it. Curry for 3. It's good. He's got 29. It's a 13-point ball game. Have to hand it to Briar Woods. They have never taken their foot off the gas. The lead is just 13. It was up to 24 earlier in the quarter. Wade to inbound, full court press, courtesy of the Briar Woods Falcons. They can run the court. Siegel gets it, splits it to Vi, nearly gave it away. And the reach-in foul is called on Jackson Kelly. That's the second on Kelly, the 15 foul. 2:15 to go. Morris hands it off to Davis Wade. Vi at the top. Able to get it over to Siegel. Timeout called by Coach Mitras. Morris was dangerously close to the 5-second closely guarded rule that would have resulted in a turnover. Under 2 minutes to play. Vida inbound from right in front of his own bench. Bruins up in a stack, and they'll get it to Jordan Morris, who was pressured by Eamon Welch. Vi is hooked. No foul is called. Morris gets it back to Siegel. They are swarmed. Now a foul is called on Zach Nelson. That's his first. When it comes to Vi, the Falcons just can't seem to keep their hands to themselves. Finally results in a reach. Next foul will be a 1-and-1. Siegel lays it in. It's tipped out by Pettibone. Morris just waited for the pass to come to him. Had he gone and got it, would have been a clean catch and possibly a foul. Pettibone didn't look like he was going to be able to stop his momentum in time. Wade guarded by Nelson. Gets it into Vi, and Vi is fouled by Jackson Kelly. Third on Kelly tonight. Vi to shoot a 1-and-1 with 1:27 to go. Vi is off on the first one. Curry is stopped. Another big-time block for Quincy Vi. This time the recipient is Javier Curry. Forced to lob it all the way back to Curry in the backcourt. Kelly drives, nothing but air. Gets it into Siegel, 2-on-1. Zimbro passes up the shot. They're content to just pass it around and kill off some clock. Siegel is fouled by Kelly. That's his fourth. 61 seconds of game time still left. Bruins lead by 13. Siegel misses the front end. That's back-to-back 1-and-1s that they've missed the front end of. Vi and Siegel, two usually very reliable free throw shooters. Referees have to talk it over after the loose ball. The arrow and the book both say it goes to the Bruins, but the referees have it in their mind that it goes to blue. Referee wins the argument. That's what happens when you have a paid ref against a student manager. Pettibone for three comes up well short. Vi looking to split the defenders and does so. Siegel, they're content to just pass it around. Foul is called from the far side. 39 seconds to go. It's Eamon Welsh with his first personal. The lead is still 13. There are just 39 seconds to play. Wade misses the front end. 3 straight missed free throws on 3 straight 1-and-1s, and Wade is still scoreless. Kicked out to Curry for 3. Can't quite get it to go down. Second chance from Kelly also doesn't fall. It's last touch by the Bruins. 24.7 remaining. Pettibone drives, kicks out to Curry. The mid-range is smooth. Timeout, Briarwood. 16.3 to go. They still lead by 11. Curry, the first player on either team to hit 30 points. Vi will inbound off the timeout. Just able to get it into Siegel. He's trapped. Nearly has it poked away by Curry. And Siegel is fouled. 11.1 to go. That's the second on Javier Curry. Bruins lead by just 11. They were up by as many as 24 earlier in the fourth. Finally, the Bruins able to convert on a free throw, one of their last 4. That puts them up 96-84, and Siegel has 13. Trey is 2 for 2 at the line. Number 14 has 14, and the lead is 13. 3 from Kelly, rims in and out, and that's how the game finishes. 97-84 is the final. The Bruins controlled it from start to finish. As good of an offensive performance as we've seen from them all season. They will be back in action right here at 7:30 tomorrow night against Unity Reed. That will be an incredibly intriguing matchup to see if the physicality of the Lions can match up with the speed of the Bruins. Falcons fall to 3-5. They'll be back in action tomorrow at 4 o'clock against Point. Brooke Point will be their opponent, and we hope you'll tune in then. We thank you all so much. Y'all have a good night.